Hello everyone, I hope that your first quiz went well and you didn't feel too stressed about it. Just keep in mind that all of the things that we did in the first few sections of Chapter 1 we're going to keep using throughout the rest of this chapter and for the rest of the year. For example, if you look at what we're talking about now, the distance formula, which we just used in 1.3. You didn't miss any sections. We're going to 1.6 now, slightly out of order, and then we'll go back to 1.4 later. Okay? So what we're doing here, as you can see, is we're using the distance formula to find the perimeter of different figures that are on the coordinate plane. So specifically triangles and quadrilaterals. Here's an example. Now if you need to pause this and write some of this down and then come back to the explanation, go ahead. What we have is, in the first example, it's a triangle. Here's 3 points. We want you to plot these points and connect the points. If you do that, you'll get this triangle. Don't forget to label the points, A, B, and C. Now, I want you to calculate the perimeter of the triangles, which means I want you to add up all 3 sides all around the figure. So I need you to do AC, AB, and BC, and then add them all up. Well, in the quiz you just took, and in the last section of notes, we just did the distance between 2 points, right? So all we're going to do here is just the distance between 2 points 3 times. So for AB, I'm going to use A and B as my points to put into the distance formula. So x1, y1, x2, y2. Plug them into the distance formula, which you have at the top of the page, and here they are. Subtract the x's, square it, subtract the y's, square it, add them under a square root symbol. This is A and B. So we can just leave it at square root of 13. We don't have to round that to a decimal or anything. When you do BC, different coordinates, you get the same thing, square root of 13. And when you do AC, you get the square root of 26. So if I want the perimeter, what I want you to do, I only want you to round once. So just write down the perimeter equals square root of 13, that's this, plus the square root of 13, this, plus the square root of 26. Type this in your calculator and hit enter, and now round and you'll get 12.31. This symbol here, the squiggly equals, means approximately equal to. So the perimeter is equal to this plus this plus this. That's exact. But I'm putting approximately here because I'm rounding this decimal. And all I'm doing is adding the 3 sides of the triangle to get the perimeter. Just like in example 2, I have A, B, C. I plot those points over here and label them and draw in the triangle. On your paper, it will really help if you use a straight edge like your ID. Then, again, take the 2 points, in this first one, A, B. I'm going to use these for x1, y1, x2, y2. Throw them into the distance formula, simplify. So I need AB, BC, and AC. I get this, this, and this. That's using the distance formula. The perimeter is AB plus BC plus AC. So I go this plus this plus this, type this into my calculator, hit enter, and now I round. Okay. We also can do the same thing with quadrilaterals, it's just we need one extra step. So in this case, A, B, C, and D, label those points, draw in the line segments, and you're going to get the distance from each of those things. So I need AB, BC, CD, and AD. That's here, 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 and here. I had to try to section it off from the other one. So what is the perimeter of this quadrilateral? It's going to be square root of 40 plus square root of 10 plus square root of 40 plus square root of 10. Type all of this in your calculator and then round. That's the answer. As far as this example goes, this should say 2, not 1. Here's A, B, C, D. Use the coordinates to plot the points and label them, and draw in the quadrilateral. Now you can see I need this, 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 and this. I need those 4 lengths. So I'm going to do the distance formula 4 times. Once I get my 4 amounts, here they are. I plug these into my calculator and get the rounded answer. So there's nothing too difficult about what we have to learn in terms of understanding, but we do need to kind of do a lot of tedious work in doing the distance formula 4 times, or if you kind of use the little shortcut with the Pythagorean theorem, you could do that too. But it's definitely time consuming. So stick with it, have patience, get your answer, use your calculator to get the rounded answer, and if you write out all the steps like I did and take your time, you should be good with this. So good luck on the homework.